Shall I conclude? On the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, Madam. And first and foremost, on behalf of my party and our beloved leader Chandrababu Naidu Garu, I would like to ensure the central government through you that any legislation to stop terrorism that comes into the House, we have been supporting, we will support, and we will support in the future also, Madam. And we also appreciate and welcome the statement made by the Honorable Home Minister Amit Ji also during his reply on another bill, where he said that terrorism is neither left nor right and does not have any religion, color or gender. And we appreciate the statement that has been made, and we also request him to implement it in true spirit, true word and spirit, Madam. And also, coming to this bill, Madam, one of the most important amendments that bill makes is that it empowers the government to designate individuals as terrorists. Many people have spoken for and against this clause, but definitely we see that there is a unified spirit to fight terrorism that has come from across the House and also, I think, across the country, because it is the need of the hour today. India has been a victim of terrorism time and again, and we have seen in the recent attacks in Pulwama also that where 40 security forces of this nation have been killed. And definitely it needs a stronger stand from the government side, from the country side also, Madam. But what seems to be the problem here is that I'd like to place some statistics, Madam. In 2015, 65 out of 76 cases in which trials were completed under the UAPA ended in acquittal, Madam. And in 2016, 67% of cases under the UAPA ended in acquittal. This is a matter of concern, Madam. More than 50% of the cases which have been registered under the UAPA are being acquitted. So my question to the government here will be, even though we are making a law which is trying to make it difficult for the terrorists to escape, or it is making it easier for us to capture the terrorists, this kind of bill where we designate individuals as terrorists, it makes it even more harder for the innocent who get suppressed under this act to come out of this kind of bill, Madam. And we have seen instances of this also. Earlier there have been the TADA Act, earlier there have been the POTA and similar legislations which were draconian laws. Even the Supreme Court has given suggestions saying that these are much more powerful laws. There need to be safeguard provisions under place also. And taking that point of safeguard provisions, I would like to request or suggest the government also, whenever there have been these cases of innocent people being subjected to this kind of laws, they are proven to be guilty, they are not guilty, they are acquitted, but they lose their time, they are becoming social outcasts today. Then these kind of situations, it is the responsibility of the government. They provide proper rehabilitation or compensation so that they can get back to their normal lives. And other than this, Madam, NIA is becoming more, they are making it more and more powerful. Let it be the NIA Act or even through this where they, without the without the permission of the DGP, they are allowing the DG of the NIA itself to seize the properties and everything. So we are making NIA more powerful. And somewhere we need to keep a check on the NIA also, on the accountability, how the NIA is working. And with this kind of system, there seems to be nothing in place, Madam, where if the NIA, it can be human error. We can say that there is a human error when someone suspected has been brought under this UAPA. But if the human error becomes a habit, maybe prejudice or based on what the statistics of the police or the NIA show, then definitely the government should ensure a proper monitoring system on how the NIA is being accounted also, Madam. And other than that, some of the other points that others have raised is that SCs, STs and the minorities have been the major, ma'am, 1 minute, I'll conclude, Madam. There's been the major proportion of people, even if it's under the jails or even if it's the ones who are tried. So I definitely request the central government to speak with the Commission for the Minorities or the National Commission for the SCs, STs to sit down and why this is happening, why exactly these groups are the people who are being in these kind of situations, Madam. And my last and foremost concern, Madam, and it has been my personal observation also that when someone criticizes the government, it is being portrayed as criticizing the country itself. Madam, you also know that these are two different things. And in this kind of situations, Madam, it is one can love the country, Madam, but still criticize the government. This is not sedition, but it's the right of the government to criticize, right of the individual to criticize. Therefore, I request the central government to not mix up these two things, Madam, to appreciate criticism when it comes on betterment of this country and to ensure that there are proper legislation in place and no misuse is being done, Madam. Thank you, Madam.
Madam, I stand to